Welcome to my YouTube channel Modi Mechanical Engineering Tutorials. In this video, I would like to explaining on laser beam welding process. So basically, this is a category of radiant energy welding process. So let us start with the working principle. So just you can see in the basics of the laser, it will be formed with the help of either it will be the solid state laser, gaseous state laser, or you can also use a liquid state laser. So right now, just you can see it will be the category of solid state laser. So because just you can see it will be a ruby crystals is being used for making a light source. So these ruby crystals it will be surrounded by a flash lamp. So after passing a power supply, and that will be the capacitors, so in between the ruby crystals and the flash lamps, so after certain voltage difference, it will be having a tremendous amount of light source is being found. So just you can see there will be the chamber, and which will be it will be having 100% reflecting, or it will be one of the side of this chamber, or you can say mirrors, it will be partially reflecting mirror. So that all excited molecules of light source it will be generating into this chamber, and by this partially reflecting mirror, so all the rays of that particular light source it will be passing through in the form of beam towards a lens. So with the application of this lens, it will be concentrated onto a weld zone. So just you can see these all light beams it will be from a partially reflecting mirror. So with the help of lens, you have to set a focal distance, and it will be easily concentrate onto the working area. So such kind of setups is being used for a laser beam welding. So highly excited light source that will be concentrated onto the area, and it will be generating a heat, and due to that heat your welding is to be carried out. So just you can see the laser welding, or you can say laser beam welding, is a radiant energy welding process in which the workpiece are joined by a heat obtained from applications of a concentrated coherent, or you can say consistent light beam impingement upon the surface to be joined. So the operations is similar to that when the sun rays are made to concentrate on a single spot on a paper, which is placed below a magnifying lens. The paper burns. The laser energy source is a refinement of this process. So that is the basic principles it will be applied for making a joint. Descriptions and operations for this. So the term laser stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. The laser is a device that produces a light beam with the following properties. So this light source that will be having some of the good properties, like the it will be nearly monochromatic, or you can say it will be having a single wavelength. So that will be easily focusing onto the weld zone, or you can say weld area. The light is coherent with waves exactly in phase with one another. The laser beam is extremely intense and powerful, so it will be having a good energy to converting into a heat energy. So that high intensity light source that will be converting into heat energy. So you can make any kind of fusion form from a weld materials. The laser light is highly collimated. It could be travel at a distance about 3 to 4 of million kilometers without any deviations. So that will be it will be easily concentrated onto the weld area. So it will be having a point. So that point having a tremendous temperature to make a fusion form. By the virtue of the above properties, laser finds various applications in the field of engineering, or you can say that will be used for the variety of the materials. Laser beam equipments consist of a cylindrical ruby crystals with both the ends made absolutely parallel to each other. Just you can see one end that will be having a reflecting mirror, another end it will be a partially reflecting mirror, and these sides, or you can say both the sides, it will be a flash lamp, and these ruby crystals, it will be having a parallel. Absolutely. Ruby is a aluminum oxide with chromium dispersed throughout it. One of the end faces of the ruby crystals is highly silvered so that it reflects nearly 96% of the incident lights. In order to tap a laser outputs, the other end of the face crystals is partially silvered and contains a small holes, or you can say small tiny particles. So through which the laser beams emerge. Just you can see that will be a partially reflecting mirror. So all the light beams, it will be passing towards a lens. So the ruby crystal is surrounded by a helical flash tubes containing a inert gas. So that gas, it will be known as a xenon gas. So which itself it turned into the surrounded by a reflector to maximize the intensity of a incident light onto a ruby crystals. So that will be the basic arrangement of a laser beam welding process. The flash tubes converts the electrical energy into a light energy. So that will be the basic principle of laser beam welding process. Cooling systems, either gas or you can say liquid, is provided to protect a ruby crystals from a enormous amount of heat is being generated. So that will be necessary if it will be having a working onto a higher temperatures. When the flash tube is connected to a plug with a high voltage source, xenon transform the electrical energy into a white light flashes, or you can say it will be having a light energy. As a ruby is exposed to a intense light flashes, the chromium atoms of the crystals are excited and pumped to a high energy level. These chromium atoms immediately drops to an intermediate energy levels with a evolution of heat and eventually drop back to their original state with evolutions of the discrete quantity of radiations in the form of red fluorescent light. So that will be a laser. As a red light emitted by one excited atoms hits another excited atoms, and the second atoms gives off red light within the face with a colliding red light waves. So such kind of happenings into these chambers. The effect is enhanced as a silver ends of the ruby crystals causes the red light to reflect back and forth along a length of a crystals. So such kind of theories it will be observing into these chambers. Just you can see. And finally what happens? Just the chain reactions, collisions between a red light wave and a chromium atoms becomes a numerous that finally the total energy bursts and escapes through the tiny holes, and that will be known as a laser beam. So all the kind of momentums of that particularly atoms, it will be take place inside of these chambers, or you can say it will be into a reflecting mirrors. But the only way is that the one of the side that will be having a partially reflecting mirror, so that all excited molecules or atoms, it will be making a laser beam. So this is the fundamental theory for generating a laser beam with the help of solid state laser, or you can say ruby crystal materials. Some another materials like Nd:YAG, it will be also used for making a laser beam. The laser beam is focused by an optical focusing lens to the spot to be welded. Just you can see that is a lens is being used for focusing, or you can say concentrating that high intensity light source towards a work area. Optical energy as it impacts the workpiece is converted into a heat energy. Due to the heat generated, the material melts over a tiny area, and upon a cooling, the materials within becomes the homogeneous solid structure to make a stronger joint. Types of lasers. So basically the three primary classes of the lasers is being used. So that will be gas, liquid and solid. So all lasers operates in one of, you can say, two temporal modes, or you can say with the help of continuous waves and pulse. the solid state laser as a Nd:YAG. So the full form of these materials, it will be neodymium, doped yttrium, aluminum, garnet. So that will be considering as a solid state laser. So this material, it will be used for making a laser beam. Although a very low in efficiency, it is compact configurations, ease of the maintenance and ability of deliver light through a fiber optical cables makes it an excellent choice for a welding. So basically for performing a welding, so this Nd:YAG materials is being used to making a laser beam. In pulse mode, a Nd:YAG laser can deliver an output power up to a 50 kilowatt at a frequency up to a 500 Hz. Now for a gaseous state laser and the maximum applications with a CO2 laser. So the carbon dioxide laser is a gas laser that can deliver an output power up to a 25 kilowatt in a continuous wave mode. So it is the most efficient commercial laser, or you can say up to the 10%, though still a very inefficient power source when efficiency is measured as a ratio of the output power to the input power. CO2 lasers, however, it cannot be coupled to a fiber optic system. So some of the advantages of laser beam welding process: similar and dissimilar metals can be welded easily. Laser beam can be controlled to a great precision and hence the welding spots could also be located precisely. Certain locations in a material that are difficult to reach can be welded easily by the application of laser beam welding process. Heating and cooling rates are much higher in this process. Also, the heat affected zone is very small because it will be highly concentrated. Hence, the process is ideal for locations which are surrounded by heat sensitive components. Clean weld joints can be obtained by this process. Some of the disadvantages: slow welding speed around 25 to 150 mm per minute. Rapid cooling rate causes a problem such as cracking in high carbon steels. High equipment costs, so by this generating of the laser, so that will be increasing a cost of the machines. Some of the applications used in the electronics industries by applications such as connecting wire leads to small electronic components, to weld medical equipments, transmission components into the automobile industries. I hope you understand this. If you like this, then subscribe and share Modi Mechanical Engineering tutorials. Thank you so much and keep watching.